You can make noise if you want to. Hello, this is the Wise Owl 2 coming at you from the city where I live. Another video I'm making on the periodic table of elements, and I've been doing lessons and videos on the chemical symbols and atomic number and how to memorize them. And I use products because when you go to a market or when you look around you, when you walk the street or drive a car, you see signs, or you mention the name of a family member or call a family member, or yourself, you have a name, you have a first name, middle name, and a last name, right? Well, all these things can be broken down, all these names and all these symbols and signs can be broken down to chemical symbols and atomic numbers. This is a beginner video, but if you're advanced in chemistry, you may want to resharpen your tools and just to learn new ways to memorize things. I'm not saying that you need to look for new ways, but you never know, right? Because you have to teach a class and they have to learn something. Maybe you want to apply some of my methods here. You don't have to. Okay, I'm being a little egotistic, I guess. All right, we got Skippy peanut butter. I'm not selling no products. No products am I advertising, nothing at all. I'm teaching chemistry. I'm teaching the chemical symbols and the atomic number. That's what I'm teaching. I'm not teaching you, I'm showing you how to buy peanut butter, eat peanut butter, how to spread peanut butter, or anything like that. This is just, now we got S-K-I-P-P-Y, Skippy. S-K-I-P-P-Y. If you're a beginner, all of these letters are chemical symbols. Let me show you what I mean. You got the S, which is 16 for sulfur. You got K, capital K, which is 19 for potassium. You got I, capital I, for iodine. That's 53. You capital P for phosphorus. That's 15. You got capital P for phosphorus again. That's 15. And you got capital Y for yttrium, and that's 39. Atomic number. These are atomic numbers, and these are chemical symbols. When you have one letter to represent a chemical symbol, it's a capital letter. If you have two letters representing chemical symbols, then the first letter is a capital and the second one is a small one. Let's take for example strontium. Strontium with capital S and a small r. Capital S and a small r. So you don't do this. Capital S and a capital R. That'd be wrong. Not in the periodic table of elements. You don't do that. So it's a capital S, the first letter, then followed by a small r for strontium. Okay. So you got potassium right here. K. Don't be confused now. K is for potassium, capital K. I mean for yeah. So don't be just a potassium starts with a P, a P. No, that's phosphorus with a capital P. K is for potassium. Don't be confused, okay? I'm going to write all this down in the periodic table in the description box below. Go to the description box below, and I'll write all these elements' name down, okay? Okay, and then that's Skippy. You see right here? Sulfur, potassium, iodine, phosphorus, and yttrium. Now, when you go to the market, right away you can say that, right? S-K-I-P-P-Y. Sulfur, potassium, iodine, phosphorus, yttrium. Okay, you can do that. You also got creamy. Creamy, C-R-E-A-M-Y. All these are also chemical symbols, but we have to change them because it has to be capitalized the right way. So we got the C. Now you would think that we have Cr for chromium, but we don't. Because look at it, we have an E here, okay? And E, if I use a Cr, what happens to the E? It'd be lost. So we only got to use the C. So we got the C, we got the R, which is small r, but we have to capitalize it. Then put a small e for Rhenium, which I think is 75. And you got AM, which is Americium. The first letter in Americium is AM, so the first letter has to be capital A, and the second letter a small m. And you got yttrium again for creamy. And there you go. That's how you write it. So we got C6 atomic number for carbon. I think 75 is for. I think 75 is for Rhenium. I believe, yeah. 75, I believe, yeah. I can't believe I'm down on myself. I'm down on myself. Well, all I can tell you is that we got 95 for Americium. 95 for Americium. And we got 39 for Yttrium. Go to my description box below and I'll write down the names of these elements. All these numbers are the atomic number. All these letters, capitalized, small letters, or chemical symbols. Okay? You remember that? Capital S and K. We have one letter is capitalized. We have two letters. The first is capitalized, and the second, like the E here, is a small letter. The M here is a small letter. The first letter A is capitalized. The R is capitalized. And you have Skippy peanut butter. Here you go right here. Creamy. See right here? Look at that. Okay? You have it right here. So next time you go to the market, you point to a Skippy. Don't do the atomic number, because that might be too advanced for you in the beginning, unless you want to study the atomic number. But go to the store and point to a Skippy peanut butter and says Skippy, S, sulfur, K, potassium, I, iodine, P, phosphorus, Y, yttrium. Okay? Do that in the beginning. Point to it at the store and say that, okay? Okay? If you want to creamy, say Creamy. Capital C, carbon, capital R, small e, Rhenium, capital A, small m, Americium, capital Y, Yttrium, creamy. All right? And if you want to study the atomic numbers, I'll put them down in the description box below. The little arrowhead, I'll push that and it'll come up. The box, okay? Description box. It will say description box. I said description, and I said, okay? This Y is out too, coming at you from the city where I live, over and out.